increase.
Well, documents recently obtained by 8 News Now show congressional candidate Danny Tarkanian was accused of illegally signing a customer up for long-distance phone service without that person's permission. This happening in 1994.
That apparently prompted the Federal Communications Commission to levy a $40,000 fine against the company Tarkanian was working for at the time. In a 1996 lawsuit, Tarkanian claimed he was owed money by XL Communications. That's a multi-level marketing company that hired independent agents to sell long-distance phone service in a deregulated market. Tarkanian joined the company in 1994 but was dismissed at some point thereafter. In its reply, XL demanded arbitration and accused Tarkanian of improper conduct. According to that court document, XL also demands arbitration of its claim against Tarkanian that Tarkanian misled XL with respect to a customer's desire to obtain services from XL, such that XL switched that customer, who was enrolled in another company's long-distance telecommunications services, without that customer's authorization, a practice in the industry is slamming. FCC records show about being switched without their permission. The FCC ruling says in part that XL concedes that it is possible that the customer's signature and Social Security numbers may have been forged by the independent marketing representatives who submitted the forms at issue. In a statement released to 8 News Now this week, Tarkanian flatly denied the charges. His statement reads, quote, "Almost 3 decades ago, I was owed money by a big company where I did work as an independent contractor. After I sued them, the company made blatantly false accusations in an attempt to avoid paying me the money that I was owed. Bringing up a 23-year-old lawsuit is a desperate attempt to distract voters," end quote. We've reported previously that Tarkanian engaged in a complex series of transactions in which he transferred money from a youth basketball charity he runs to a previous campaign for office and, ultimately, to a company he controls where the funds were used to pay down his mortgage. Tarkanian was not charged or fined in connection with those transactions and said they were legitimate transactions made to repay money he'd previously loaned to his business entities. After our story ran this week, Tarkanian criticized me on Twitter, claiming I was trying to hurt his campaign, but neither those tweets nor his statement provided any proof that the allegations contained in XL's court filing were untrue. After those allegations were made, Tarkanian dismissed his lawsuit with prejudice, which means it could not be refiled.